OMAR was a translator for the US Army in Afghanistan for 10 years. He fears that this could cost him his life. NATO troops are leaving the country after 2 decades of conflict, and interpreters who worked for them, like OMAR, worry that they and their families will be targets for a newly emboldened Taliban.
If the Taliban come, definitely we must believe, because we will be in danger. They will kill us. They're not asking whether you work for one day or what you have done.
Some 18,000 translators have already been resettled in the US, and a similar number are waiting to be processed, but the rate of visa offers has plummeted in recent years. One concern for NATO governments is security. Translators who had their contracts terminated are in a grey area. Some are considered potential security threats, but many say they were let go for minor offences, such as being late for work. NAZIR worked for the British Army for 2 years before he was dismissed for carrying a phone on patrol. But he says the Taliban aren't interested in the details.
For terrorists like for Taliban, Daesh and ISIS, so this is not important for them that you are hired or you are fired. They will take their revenge. So they will kill us, they will cut our heads because of my past background, because of my past service with British forces.
In recent weeks, translators have been protesting outside the embassies of their former employers, calling on them to act before their troops leave Afghanistan. The UK has given passports to almost 1,400 Afghan interpreters since the start of the conflict and promises to speed up processing for those who remain. Former British Defence Attache Simon Diggins says the threats the interpreters face are real and time is of the essence.
I don't believe the Afghan government is going to collapse, but I do think in terms of security they're in for a very tricky time over the next few months, and that gives opportunities to the Taliban to intimidate, to murder and to threaten the interpreters, and that's why we need to get them out and get them out quickly.
Around 3,000 translators and their families could be resettled in the UK in the coming months, something the British government says is a moral obligation. But many who risked their lives for NATO forces worry that they will be left to fend for themselves once the last troops pull out.